We'll talk about that.
It's quite poor. Hello and welcome, my name is Ian. This channel is all about music and art, and this is a slight digression. This is a review of an iPad case. Now, we do reviews, and the reason I'm doing this review is actually to give you a bit of a warning. The story behind this is that back in October 2020, I bought a brand new iPad 10.2 version 8, I think it's called. Now, the reason I bought this one is because it was the last one with a headphone socket. And actually, because I use it for music rather than just using the lightning connector, I wanted one with a headphone socket. And they brought this out. It's faster. My old one is an iPad Air 1, which is great for watching, streaming to the TV and stuff like that, but really was well past its sell-by date as far as the actual using it for music production was concerned, or using apps and things like that. And I do use the iPad quite a bit, so I needed a fairly robust case. And I did an awful lot of research, and really the criteria for me choosing a case was it had to be fairly robust, it had to have a keyboard, it had to be flexible enough to be able to move the actual iPad into lots of positions, not just two positions. It had to be able to accommodate my Apple Pencil, and so that was the basic criteria. So after a lot of research, I settled on this. This is the Zagg Slim Book Go. Now, the Zagg Slim Book Go will take an Apple Pencil. The keyboard is detachable, which I quite liked, and the hinge, if I just show you, this hinge here is completely flexible. Now, I bought this thing back in October, been very happy with it so far. We're now in February 2021, and I've been very happy with it until a couple of nights ago, when this happened. I've taken it out of the case now, but it broke. So the way that this works is, I'll show you the actual, so the keyboard comes off like that. Now the hinge for the keyboard it's not hugely strong, but it's actually acceptable, I would have said. You have to be careful of it. You can't sort of just pick it up and not think about what the keyboard's doing. But I really quite like, and this hinge was very, very good. Except that what happened is it was sat on my desk. I was watching a YouTube video and literally it fell over. I thought that's a bit odd. And it fell over because the hinge had actually broken. Now the Zagg Slim Book Go is not cheap. So it's here it is on their website. It's $89.99. So this is not an insignificant amount of money to pay for a case. But what's going to have to happen is it's going to have to go back. So we're going to have to look into that. We'll wait and see. Now, my advice to you is that if you are thinking about buying the Zagg Slim Book Go, maybe you shouldn't. There clearly seems to be some sort of a fault with the weight of the iPad and over time, over 4 months really, which is not a long time, it breaking. So those hinges do seem to be a bit of a weakness. Now, I have to say, I felt that the hinges, when they were working, they are quite stiff. So I was always very conscious about the fact of giving equal pressure to both sides, rather than if you pull it at one side, then yes, you're going to have a bit of a problem. So I always felt that they were almost slightly too stiff, and there clearly is a problem with this. So I'll give you an update when I hear more. So thanks so much for watching, and if you like what I do, hit the subscribe button. This is just a cautionary tale of maybe if you're thinking about buying one of these things, think about it twice, really. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. All the best. Bye bye.